Okay, dude, I don't know if you've seen it, but there is a new AI model that has just come out. Um, and essentially it tracks everything. Well, it's been trained off of your screen. It's an agent. So you tell it what to do, it takes over your computer and it does it. Kind of how like Apple Intelligence, they're like, oh, it'll like take over your phone and like do stuff. They're trying to make it do the same thing, but with your actual computer, and it can do everything. It's kind of insane. So they gave an example in their demo of it where they were just like, hey, start me a business and make money. And it literally came up with a business plan using something like ChatGPT, but it's an agent, so it can actually take control of your computer, and it's been trained to do that. So that it went and it registered itself for an LLC, and it went and started cold outreach DMing people for what I can't remember what the business was, and it got its first customer signed up for its business.
What is it called?
Let me pull it up because it's eluding my memory. I think it's called like Jason or something.
They should call
Jace.
it
called Jace.
Oh, dude, they should call it adjacent because it works next to like linearly, like adjacent. That would be such a cool name, dude. I'm good at names off the cuff, dude. That's a superpower, dude.
Yeah, you should sell that. So anyways, yeah, it's called Jace. It's an AI agent, and it works completely independently of you, which is interesting because if you set up a bunch of virtual servers, you could have like a ton of these things running. It comes out of something called Zeta Labs. It's a London-based company. A bunch of former Meta engineers have started it. It's interesting. They announced they raised about $3 million in a pre-seed, which Y Combinator's former head of AI, Daniel Gross, and GitHub CEO, Nat Friedman, invested in. So it's got some pretty solid chops, but it's insane, dude. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, this just means everything's about to get wrecked. If you apply ChatGPT's intelligence into like actions that humans don't need to perform. Wow. I wish I was working on this, dude. This is like the epitome of like the sexiest startup idea I can think of, like as far as like cool factor. Like mine's pretty cool. Yours is pretty cool. This one kicks its butt. This is so cool.
This one's so cool because it literally is completely, you just give it the task and it runs. But dude, it's so crazy complex to think of like how that works. Also, it's interesting because I think what's cool with these kind of tools is as AI models get better, whatever the base model is, it's just like the whole thing will get upgraded. So like if ChatGPT comes out with GPT-5, this tool all of a sudden is going to be way better. Although I'm not sure if it's actually ChatGPT that's running it or if they've trained. I'm sure they've had to train their own thing for like a lot of the actual action tasks. But dude, overall, this thing is insane.
Well, dude, that's the thing. If they're using GPT, like we use GPT, and all we have to do is build a layer between GPT and our interface. So we actually have a kind of a version of this. We have an AppRabbit, which is an app building platform. We're building a AppRabbit GPT where you can just tell it, change the color of the banner to be this color, or like add this fitness program, whatever. ChatGPT understands what I'm trying to do according to the actions that we've taught it. And so it's just a language model layer between what GPT understands and the action within the app it needs to take. And so that layer is all they need to build. It's basically like an API. So it's just a connector. So that's if they use that, then it's actually not that hard.
What's crazy is I'm sure it just uses the same technology, whether it's their new video kind of thing or if it's just this uploading of image. They could just take a screenshot of the screen and be like, okay, like this is the website to apply for like a thing. Like here's the screenshot, fill it out, and then it just like knows where and fills it out, and then it's like it clicks the submit button, then it screenshots the next screen. Okay, this is what happened. You had an error because you did the email wrong, and redo it, and then like so you could just use screenshots to tell it exactly what's on the screen. Although I think it might be a live feed because OpenAI in their last demo, which they haven't released, of course, OpenAI. I hate it when these companies are doing their demos. Dude, did you know Apple, which has done Apple Intelligence, said it's not coming until 2025?
Yeah, did you hear that on All In?
Maybe if they mentioned it there. I saw other people complaining about it too.
Yeah, and they said that the reason that they're only doing it on the new iPhones is because it actually requires the new M1 chip to run. I don't know if I believe that, but
yeah. Well, I mean, it's software. It's not like whatever. Maybe some of the on-device AI stuff, I don't know. I mean, this is obviously a big play to try to get more things, but the thing that bothers me is back in the day, they were podcast. They used to say, here's a cool thing, now you can go buy it. Now everybody, Google, literally everybody is just like, here's a demo and it's going to be available in like a year. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see a demo of Sora from OpenAI. I literally do not care. I just want to see an actual working version. And we're seeing that with Luma Labs has now come out with an insane Sora clone, and Runway just came out with their next edition of the video thing. And Runway, like, it wasn't available immediately, which annoyed me, but they said it'll be available in the next 3 days. So like 3 days I can do, 6 months, get out of here. That's ridiculous.
There's one that I'm excited for called Kubrick, Cubric, and like all this image generation stuff is really cool. I'm looking for it right now. Oh, maybe it's not called that. Oh, dude, this one's cool because basically you're taking like a video selfie. Yeah, Kubrick. And it's Cuebric. And you can take like a selfie and it'll generate, you know how like in Google or like in whenever you're doing like a FaceTime call with someone, you can like change the background and it's kind of like, you know, it's just like a flat 2D background or whatever. And it's like, you can like blur it or whatever. This one takes the GPS from your phone and like all the triangulation it has, and will actually move a 3D background behind you. And so the demos I've seen are so cool. It's like somebody walking like selfie style, and they'll change it to like a jungle, and it'll parallax. So as you move your camera, it's actually showing a different background behind you. And there's one where like he's going through the jungle and he's like moving trees out of the way, and it looks legitimately real. Like, I don't know if you've seen how they filmed.
That's crazy.
Like, they filmed The Mandalorian and all these new shows in like this really cool, like they don't use green screen anymore. They actually use like a TV screen. And then as the cameras move, the perspective of the background actually changes in accordance with like the movement of the camera to what you'd be seeing behind the actor. And so like this AI actually takes the entire, just takes your background and changes it to whatever you want. I'm like, that is so cool. Anyways, I wonder if they have a demo just like on their site. Kubrick brings AI to the most.
Their site is pretty cool. For content creation, it's $40 a month. They have a $14 a month version that just does image generation and upscaling, so that's whatever. And they have a professional version that's doing like in-painting, 2.5D segmentation, parallax preview, depth map, export.
Parallax preview.
Yeah, this is crazy. And then they got an enterprise one where they have a bunch of extra stuff. But I think it's pretty much, if you want to do all that crazy stuff you're talking about, well, actually, wait, that was if you did the annual. It's $120 a month. But I mean, this is like a business use case. This isn't like people are just going to have this for like fun necessarily. Really, really cool tool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's insane.
No, I'm into this, dude. I want to see. I'm not seeing
your video calls are going to be out of this world. When you call your mom, she's gonna think you're actually in Star Wars.
Yeah, dude. My mom's gonna be so impressed. I'm looking for like depth maps and Unreal Engine. Oh, dude!
Next time you call me, you're gonna be dressed in like with a lightsaber and like the full on like stormtrooper costume, and you'll be like dodging bullets and stuff.
Don't pretend like you don't have a video. A love for video creation, dude. Don't pretend like I'm the only one.
I actually really like their demo. They have it where it's like a dude sitting down in front of a campfire and like all the scene around him. I'd do that. I'd like call people and make them think I'm like in the middle of the forest camping.
What one are you watching?
No, just on the top of on Kubrick on their homepage at the top.
Oh, okay.
They got a couple cool demos.
It's looking like it's more professional than I thought now that I'm like looking at it. I thought the guy...
For some reason, this looks more professional than really upgrading my video calls for $120 a month.
No, dude. I wanted to just do this for fun. And so they have I'm not gonna get like a freaking camera with a GPS on it like I'm seeing here. But no, they have a TikTok account, and that's where I saw it. And I was like, this is... Oh, yeah. Here it is. Dude, I'll share my screen on this. I don't care. Everyone needs to see this because it's so freaking cool. All right, let's click on some stuff here after I share
Where
my
do you get most of
screen.
your AI news from? TikTok?
Dude, I get it from you, dude.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
All right, let's
And
look at
so I
this.
just got early access to
You
Cuba,
see this?
and we
Yeah.
wanted to do a quick test on the parallax effect and see how it looks. Put it.
Are you seeing that right now?
Hey, so
Yeah, that's cool.
early access,
I wonder if that's actually on his phone. Okay, look at this.
and I just wanted to try the ancient art of blocking.
This is going to 100% be you with the costume. You're always going to call people with a costume from now on.
Visiting the
Oh wow.
planetary
like a
preserve
full-
really makes you ruminate on the past.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
That's
Crazy to
insane.
think how terrified we
That
are
looks
of
pretty
it.
good, dude. That's near movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, once you start getting those videos of people, like, walking on
Absolutely.
walls and
It's a
on
tool.
cliff.
Yeah. Okay, so dude on the moon.
Where space search, adventure, and cosmic justice.
Oh,
Just maybe a little more zero.
okay. This is crazy.
Once I'm from
Ultimate lunar showdown.
All right. Well, I think I've
You are definitely going to be using this. How many subscribers do they have or followers do they have on their TikTok? 100.
111. Okay, that can't be right.
No, it probably is. That's the crazy thing is like they've got a few viral-ish videos from a demo that you, a random person, found, and now you're going to pay them $120 a month just to make your video on your video call slightly cooler of a background.
Dude,
From a
this will be
TikTok.
for my
It
content,
shows
dude.
how good TikTok is.
This will be from like my Kubrick putting the full power of generative AI into the hands of the world's most visionary filmmakers. I don't think they're behind like the stuff for like the big production stuff. I think they're just. Also, I don't know if our iPhones actually have all the GPS like hardware needed to actually pull something like this off. I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to need like a massive film studio camera, but your video calls are going to be so sick, dude. It's going to be
Dude,
worth it.
I just want to take a selfie of me walking down the street, but I want it to be like in the jungle or something. That's pretty much. Is that too hard to upload it? Is it too late for me to pivot AppRabbit into building that?
I think there's probably cheaper ways to get that background changed in your selfie, but that is pretty sick. I'm stoked to check it out. Hey, if you enjoyed the podcast today, make sure to leave us a review. We are shooting for 100 reviews. We appreciate all of them that you guys leave, and I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day.